Testing. FBI warning.
Ah, crap, we can't do this now.
Why not?
It's FBI warning. It's an Interpol. Do you want Chun-Li kicking you in the face?
No.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. This is Mega Jamie V coming back once again after a long hiatus, and there's a red shoe!
Yeah, this is Alex the Coke. Hey guys, welcome for Coke Commentaries. Today we're going to be something incredibly different. This is an old cartoon I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. This is, as the title is about here to show, The Adventures of Ronald McDonald's McTreasure Island. I swear, my brother and I used to watch this tape to death when we were kids. We loved it so much. It was best that it's not even actually like, a blatant advertisement for McDonald's. So that's what I really love about it.
Oh, they didn't make money just for not just to sell it, but for actually entertainment.
Yeah.
Like the old Nintendo.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't talk today. Blah.
See, this always made me wonder why they never actually made a full-fledged Ronald McDonald cartoon until the time they did, when they all looked really ridiculous. You remember those more later designs, right?
Yeah, and all the other characters were disappeared.
It's a snap, Grimace. See? Bravo, Ronald. Great.
Who the hell?
That's Mr. Oak. There were a lot of characters in this that were never seen again after it. Like, there was, this is back in the days of, a Mr. Oak, Mayor McCheese, the Captain.
Yeah, I remember her, and I remember Grimace,
and
the burglar, McBurger, burglar, and Mayor McCheese.
And if you were thinking what I'm thinking, it's true. Birdie in this is voiced by the woman who plays Minnie Mouse.
Russie Taylor?
Yeah, she's played by Russie Taylor.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and she also played Sherry and Terry on The Simpsons.
Gosh, Mr. Oak, thanks for going out on a limb to rescue me.
Oh God, the puns. We are prepared for a lot of those in this.
Gosh, Ronald, are you going to do some more magic tricks?
Oh, and also she voiced Huey, Dewey, and Louie on DuckTales and the other cartoons.
If I recall, the man who's playing Ronald was actually one of the official Ronald McDonald actors.
Ah, I think so. I think I recognize that voice, but I don't know the actor.
But that's not all the magic I have up my sleeve.
Rubble, rubble.
Sure, Hamburglar.
Rubble. Rada.
Yeah, new death battle: Hamburglar versus Schnitzel. Who can annoy each other to death first? Rada versus Rubble.
Rada versus Rubble.
Oh, now the trick is to stop Grimace.
So what's funny is that Hamburglar and Grimace actually started out as bad guys in the Ronald McDonald universe.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Grimace was a bad guy.
But his was dropped very quickly because of how, innocent he looks.
Yeah.
Originally, his gimmick was that he stole milkshakes, while hamburgers stole hot hamburgers.
Ah.
What? I didn't even know about Birdie's backstory. What if she was one too? She tried to steal the chicken nuggets. Ronald was like, "What the hell, guys? I'm just trying to eat my frickin' lunch. If you wanted to share, why don't you just ask?" Okay, and they're all good.
Yeah, and Birdie's all like, I don't want you to eat chicken nuggets. You're eating my children.
Alright, fine. I'll just eat the hamburgers. Okay, that's good.
Don't look into them.
And then a cow shows up, that's like a rejected Ronald McDonald friend that's a cow, and he's working with the Hamburglar.
And then he just get out of here, and hits him with the hammer. Here's your next shipment. And unfortunately, we just talked over one of the most important plot elements, where that book that they're holding, there's a magic storybook.
Why, I'll be happy to store these books in my trunk, Ronald.
So if he eats from there, why does he have a mouth?
Interesting one. Treasure Island.
I think that's probably like a storage case.
Here, Mr. Oak, let me give it a good feather dusting before you put it away.
Hey.
And go another 10 IQ points. Get over here!
Platu, Narata, Niktu.
Who's been pulled into that magic storybook?
Gosh, this is all my fault.
No, it's my fault.
Oh, don't blame yourselves.
We'll do that later.
The important thing now is that our friend's in trouble, and we've got to help him.
Rubble, rubble.
Hang on, Hamburglar. We're
I love
coming.
Is that all he says?
Yes.
There was no time to lose.
Well, he
We
does
had to
say
get
other
into that
words, but he
magic
mostly says
storybook
Rubble.
and help our friend Hamburglar
I
love the
out.
music
So
in this.
I quickly reached into my bag of magic tricks and luckily I
Bag
had
of
brought
magic
my
tricks?
umbrella.
Who is he, Felix the cat?
Hang on
No, he's better.
My friends
Yeah.
and I were falling into the biggest adventure of our
We need to
lives.
redo that,
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think by the summer's over, I'll be less busy.
yeah. As he's hovering down, like, we're not flying up! Mary Poppins!
I regret
Oh, sorry.
nothing!
But as he's flying down, he's like, we're not flying up! Mary Poppins, you taught me nothing!
We're all safe now.
Bravo, thanks, Bravo.
See, there you go.
The
Okay.
storms flushed out a brace of sneaking stowaways. After our treasure, eh, mateys? Well, Long John Silver knows just what to do with stowaways.
I'm a stereotype.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Long John, but we're not stowaways. We don't even really belong in your story.
Arr, no breaking the fourth wall on this ship.
Story. Well, prepare for a swim, matey. You and your crew are going for a dip in the deep blue sea.
I guess.
And I don't want any competition with you. I'm Long John Silver's, and I'm gonna make my own restaurant.
Hearty, but I'll have the last laugh when those sharks start chasing you.
Sharks?
Oh, how fitting! It's Shark Week.
Oh, you beat me. I was gonna mention that.
Well, at least those sharks aren't in a tornado.
Oh, Sharknado.
Golly, Ronald, this is an exciting story, but I'm not sure.
Or at least those sharks aren't planning to sink the
Don't worry,
Titanic.
Bertie.
Oh,
A little
God.
magic should get us out. Now watch.
Failure. I just totally picturing like the Super Smash Brothers announcer there coming up going, failure.
Oh, yes, Hamburglar. Guess we'll have to stay in this story a little longer than I thought.
Well, maybe if I had the editing skills,
Well-
maybe I would do that.
Well,
Remove those strangers from the plane.
well, did you see how Hamburger's head was just bobbing up and down?
Yeah.
In the nick of time.
I am the captain.
He's actually a living bobblehead.
Mr. Long John Silver, not you. Aye, Captain Smollett, sir. I was just
Wait, I thought he was
to
the
rid
captain.
ship of these scurvy
Not yet.
stowaways.
As Captain Smollett helped us off the plank, we met his friends Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey, and they met mine.
I swear, if you had $1 for every time he said something about friendship in this, we could retire by the age of 30.
Mark my words, men. That Captain Smollett will soon be taking orders from Long John Silver.
And thus, Long John Silver died, and they completely screwed up the story.
Really shoving his timbers.
And who are you?
Mean you like my dive?
Sure as my name is Jim Hawkins.
You can't be Jim Hawkins. Where's Gonzo and Rizzo? You know something interesting about that particular movie, Muppet Treasure Island? You know the song that he sings when he's cleaning up the inn? Something more than this?
I never really seen Muppet Treasure Island. I only seen like a couple of scenes. I only seen like, you know, the beginning with Tim Curry where they're like singing that villain song.
Yeah.
And I also remember the part with "We've got cabin fever, we've got cabin fever," and that's all I know.
But there's a scene early on in the movie where he, Gonzo, and Rizzo are in the inn singing about how, you know, there must be more than this than just simply cleaning dishes and stuff. And when I was working at the Pizza Depot, like a couple years, either last year or a couple years ago, that song always played in my head whenever I was washing the dishes.
I think this old ship's got Hamburglar a little seasick, Bertie. Gee, Grimace, your purple's turning green.
It's not
Maybe we should all
easy
go up in the deck and
being
get some fresh
green.
air.
I'm not Grimace. I'm my original character, Blimus.
And I'm not Tails. I'm my original character, Blails.
Glad to hear you're feeling better, Hamburglar.
Don't worry, men. We'll soon be taking over this here ship.
But I'm sure not glad to hear that.
Maybe we'll let Hawkins and his friends find the treasure for us, then steal the ship.
Oh, now I remember.
Crowd him all over board now.
I remember how the story of,
Anyway, something more
I just picture, wait a minute, I just picture Ronald going,
I'll
fuck!
take a look.
and then the sound from Metal Gear Solid plays like, "Bang!" camouflage.
Hiding. Rubble, rubble.
Get away from
Listen,
Batman.
Jim, you've got big trouble on board this ship. Long John Silver and his men are ready to steal the ship.
Steal the ship. I'd better warn Captain Smollett at once.
Applejack's like, oh, the pony manatee.
Someone's
Those
on the
poor
stage
apples.
dropping. Find the scoundrels, men.
Quick, everybody hide.
I was gonna say that I remember how the story of Treasure Island goes because I remember the most
Oh, it's just
the
a sail.
Treasure Island adaptation that I like the most and one I most remember is Treasure Planet
Ah, yes.
Nothing here either, Long John.
because it's like it's a criminally underrated movie because there's a mixture of like cyberpunk and steampunk elements.
I remember I actually saw that movie when it was in theaters.
I remember when it first came out, me and my friends used to watch it all the time whenever we got the chance. I think the most we've ever seen it is like 5 times.
When I was in the Saving Point dub studios, we actually dubbed that movie. I played Captain Bones, and I played.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was, what's the name of the robot? Was
Looks
like
we gave those
Rob or
cowards a
Bob or
stop,
something.
Where's the rest of the gang? All
Bio
clear, Birdie? You can
Ben.
Yeah, Ben. I played Ben, and there's like one scene where he was like waving at Long John Silver's crew, but I had him say it's like, hey, it's a blade of grass down there. Hi, grass. Like matched his movements and lips like perfectly. The studio was the crew was like on there rolling on the floor.
I
They were
bet you
laughing.
that's Treasure Island. Yep, and that's Grimace.
And he's leaving us for dead. Fuck you, Grimace.
Grimace, stop leaving us for Burger King.
All right, Ronald. Oars.
Every man for himself.
Oh,
Don't
fuck.
worry, Grimace. We're on our way.
That's called karma.
Oh, don't look down, Hamburglar.
Looks down.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
Yeah, Birdie, rolling up the ball isn't helping either.
This is so right.
Once again, logic? What's that?
Imagine how expensive Grimace's life insurance must be with all the trouble he's been getting into with this.
Pretty exciting, Grimace, but I think it's going to get a little too bumpy if we hit those rocks. But I've got a magical idea. Hang on, Birdie.
Gosh, Ronald, you've turned this rowboat into a sailboat.
Whee!
This should be at Disneyland!
My friends and I had landed safely on Treasure Island. But meanwhile, things weren't going as well for our young friend Jim Hawkins and his companions.
Weren't they outnumbered, like... Oh, okay.
Out his threat to take over the
I was about
ship.
to say, weren't they outnumbered... Didn't they outnumber the bad guys, like 4-3, but then, like... They have, like, those 4 other that disappear and reappear whenever it's convenient.
Yeah, just like what happened in the Magic Voyage with those 3 rats,
Oh,
and
God.
then all the rest, there was 2, and then there was like one of the same ones and one of the different ones, and then that one disappeared.
Yeah.
Which meant our friend Jim was in big trouble. That sounds like our
friend Jim Hawkins, but it's not our problem. Let's go.
Trouble. Come on.
Get him, men. I mean to have that treasure map.
We'll power walk to him if we have to.
My map, Silver. You pirate.
Well, thank you. That's a nice compliment, because I am a pirate.
Pirate, is it? Get the map, mates.
He tells them to get the map, yet he gets it
As we tried to
himself.
find our friend Jim Hawkins, Grimace found something entirely by accident.
Oh no. Oh no.
Shoelaces are untied. Whoa!
I swear, is Grimace a walking jinx?
Well, I guess we'll find out on the next part.